Audiobook Whooping in the Right Direction. Now, whooping comes in many forms. The direction is key though. When you think of direction and whoopings, it's like kind of like a sign signal, brainwave, some type of telepathy goes off in your mind where objects move on the drawing board, but still beyond reality, there's fire underneath the tunnel of our butt. The lights up a signal once again from the brain to the butt that hey, I'm in pain. Somewhere in there you develop like this kind of niche or twitch for business. The twitch symbolizes like making it out no matter what. So rise above. Counting like the brain waves in the mind, like how much brain calligraphy could you actually come up with of a unique tailor to like the being of the like beat down, or it's just a chamber of just like racing, spiraling, like unique spiral of light, of like it's pure pain. Now direction once again is like the main step. They say treat your first step like your last. Well, whooping it in the right direction, I would have to say like the solid cap. Yeah, it's gonna end in tears. Some way throughout the game, I just played the game in tears. Like every step, I played in tears, hoping for victory, but they weren't ordinary tears. These were like the tears of a god. They were tears of the joys of God. And like just anthem theme music came on, and I realized one thing right before us walks daily immortals or mortals, whatever it may be. But to like build up into like your shadowy blueprint of like a dark classical reverence of a graduation moment into like centillions of like higher ass callings, higher ass whoopings. But that's the point. To like weave the butt whooping, to dodge it, like the Dodgers. It's kind of like baseball. You get three strikes and you out. Well, three strikes is probably one centillion licks to the strength of a second. The harder, the more you want to scream, the more I know you was going in the right direction. At least indoor. Outdoor, that butt better be indoor thinking of ways to get out of like sunlight. Somewhere now, I'm just still trying not to slip on the tears, like, and tear my soul. Like, the reflection of the soul versus, like, the reflection of, like, the butt whooping. Because a butt whooping can have feelings, too. Just gotta think, like, if the trophy was the whooping, would you know it? If it caught, like, the simplicity of, like, making it out, like to tear ass, to venture off into like this blue out moment of a lick so hard even blue out people could hear it. It changed the complexity of the universe. And it formed like this healing vibe going around. The more of the strike, the more of a virtual healing you have. To reinvent self, to awaken the mind to a new awakening of like this omniscient light that says you run laps around whatever pathways you have. And the pathways symbolize like a new beginning. Um, to make adventure seem venturous, I think like the mind itself to the hair is a good butt whooping. If the hairline not accurate because somewhere it wasn't whipped thoroughly, so if you could stand it like the whooping coming from like your belt to like the top of your hair, could you actually feel your hair cringe, bundle up something? Did it fringe like a stench and a sponge? You know how when you get a sponge whooping, it goes into like these ovals. Could you imagine poking like all these ovals into you? So, and the more you poke at it, the more the sponge just starts to bleed soap. And somewhere in there, I'm thinking like the crossover in between the sponge and the actual blood count, it could awaken like a new form of like bluosity. And who said the sponge had to be like any color? Depending on what you're looking at, that's a sponge. And when you clean it, just think, how many sponges would I need to get the boat whooping in the right direction? Because you could have been hot or cold, salt or bud, tossed in a lake of fire, or even just a locksmith of locking away your most inner childhood whoopings that turned you into like the god or goddess, man or woman, angel or baby, hell or snow, ice, hell or snow, or just this omniscient whooping in the universe into the right direction of healing. And we live to learn our lesson. Like the more the hair healed, the mind healed, the heart healed, the hands healed, like that whooping could transpire into like a vocology, a frequency of like a whooping to the fingers where even they heal, but if they bruise, because you didn't swing hard as you could have, you scream that thing and it turns into like this omniscient being of like all the butt whoopings you ever got about it. Jesus. And you just kept going. And you had the trophies on your body. Things that cringe your skin. Made it wanted to scream, to clean something, do something other than go in that direction. Then, and don't forget, the key in the universe is just that we all go in the right direction. Marvel at like your work in the universe, Reggie. Go.